Good morning. How is everyone today? We have a little bit of sunshine, but as far as I know, it's supposed to change. Let me look. Well, not until about 1. But the grass is green, so not that it's not normally green. They have sprinklers, but there'll be more water for everyone. So today we're doing relationships messages. I'm going to pull 3 cards to just bring up whenever it's time. So we're going to once again do our protection around the circle. Beloved, I am presence bright round to seal our tube of light. From ascended master flame called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep our temple free from all discord sent to us. I'm calling forth the vile fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name, till I am one with the vile flame. And we're going to call the blue flame of Lord Buddha. To surround all of us, to an outer part of our protection. Have it be at peace. Okay, so let me put these aside. We're going to call in Mother, Father, God. And you can call them into your heart and start connecting with that. You see? Here's the card piece, was the last one I picked. You can feel the kind of a resonating energy it gives. And it says, I am unwavering in the face of fear. Somehow there's a lot of people, I think, who are afraid to live in America now. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. So, good one to start with today. And I have 3 others here that will come as we move through. Tonight is the second night of the infusion, so if anyone still wants to join, they can. Very, very powerful. Life-changing. That's why I did them again, because a lot of people had a lot of profound changes in the experience of them. So, yeah, it's $40 a night. There's 5 nights left. So you just need to text me at TheoSophia Rose. My number is 610-888-7853. And leave a message. Don't just call, because I listen to the messages. Okay? So, first one here is, let's see who was here. Oh, Christina, haven't seen you for a few days. We're all doing great. And Carol. Yes, don't forget to hit the hot button. And don't forget to tell your friends. Oh, wait a minute. Thumbs up button. She made a correction. And Tiani, good morning. You certainly can have a message today. And Anik. And Mother TheoSophia, she says hello. So, everyone will start coming in. It's like life is busy for everyone. Do you find that? No matter who you are or what you're doing, seems like there's a lot to do every day and just not enough time in the day. Good morning, Marianne. Yes, you may get a message also. So let me we're going to call in all the ascended masters and all the angels, and even those that are living, like the Pleiadians and Arcturians and the Syrians on other planets, that are walking their experience of light. Not ones that are off on their own, but the ones that are living their light. Okay. So good morning, everyone. I just want to speak for a moment about fear. And you must remember that the reason Jesus gave his life for everyone was to eliminate fear, to let the heart be at peace and to settle and to walk with courage and understanding. So now this is going to take me to the first card. And it's called the Here and Now. We tend to get excited about what life looks like. We watch TV, hear it on the radio, hear it from friends. But let's see what it says about the here and now. It says the future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. Now, how many of you can actually say that you pause and you're living right now in this moment? Come join it with me. I have confidence in life again because here, now, there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. You know, and so many different experiences of spirituality or healing, whichever that is for you, don't really talk enough about the soul. And for a lot of us, as you're growing, your soul is becoming what you tend to live in more than just your aura and your chakras. Now, we worked yesterday on how to start every day empowering your chakras and getting that energy solid. I think this one card showed it really beautifully. The spirals. See how big the root is, and as it goes up? Yeah. At some point, if you study with me, you're going to learn of all the very different locations of things along there. But this is good. And I want you not to be afraid. People who are afraid are not holding God in their heart, are not remembering the love Jesus has for you and what he did to set us all free. So you must remember that we are free. Yeah. All right. We'll see what else is going to come up. So, messages today. I think it was Christina, yes. Good morning, Paul. Haven't seen you for a few days. Yes, Mother TheoSophia. So let's have a clarity. Oops. Things are falling everywhere. That means that I studied for 9 months just with Supreme Mother, and every day having the chore to evolve and to contemplate about my mind and how I hold my heart. It's not that it's just a title I give myself. It's I am the goddess of wisdom as TheoSophia, but that energy, I reached a place where I could add holding the energy of mother. So that is why most people acknowledge me as Mother TheoSophia. Just for clarity, for those who are curious and don't know how to tell their friends. It's a process. All of it is a process. And we are living in a university, actually. We are continually growing and heightening our consciousness. There are people in diamond consciousness now, and that might be hard for you to imagine. But yeah, it's true. So as we move and get ourselves to the highest level, we can hold that energy within ourselves. There's growth. And there's all kinds of people on this planet. They're not all one kind or another level of existence. So our daily choice is every day to be as high in that experience and how we move that energy through our chakras. Are you afraid? Well, that's going to be a lower frequency. If you can begin to have peace and know that your beloved I am presence sits above you, then you're a little bit higher in consciousness. So it's all a path of interesting things. Let me see who else is here. Okay, good. Yes, I hope you all enjoyed that chakra work. You have to let me know because we can always take it to another level. Excuse me, that's the thing about healing. You can name one word and there can be a huge open door to discover it. And there could be someone who's been studying a long time and really couldn't tell you all about the chakras. It's about discovering it within yourself. Okay, so we got to get started here. So peace in the here and now. So Christina, good morning. It's good to see you. I'm sorry. Yes. Today, immediately, I'm seeing your feet. They're actually, if I look closer, they're in a cement. So not only have you settled yourself in your feet, but I'm wondering if that is a sign of stuckness or of an energy of home. So let me see what your teacher here wants to say to me. Well, and the inability to move is from fear. There's things about where you are in your world that are great, and yet you're not sure. So what I want you to do is go down deep, not just to where your feet are, but go into that root chakra and define the fear. Is the fear in movement? Is the fear in standing still too long? But see, you can hold that root and walk along the way. And maybe that's the answer, to learn how to remain your footing, but walk and have experience and allow your heart to come in alignment with the root. So now an elephant shows itself to me, which is, again, similar energy. It's heavy on its feet. It's about being in the root, but it's very decorated and lighthearted. So I'm going to work more with it that you need to learn how to take the depth of the root as you move around and have a different perception as you move through life and not think that it's to be here. It's about letting it be alive. Okay? Very good. Thank you for coming. Good morning, Carol. Thank you for your help. Jenny. Yes. I'm going to draw. I hear you. Draw a card. Draw a card. So let me get them back out. I'm going to draw one that's specifically for you. How's that? So I'm going to take the one here on the bottom. It says it wants to be here for you. I am light. Look at that energy field. This is like your heart and extending out through your hands and your ability for your throat and your third chakra to all be participant in the presence of you. I always have hope, no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and I am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. What a great lesson for everybody. Thank you, Tanny. And I want to say to you, keep going, doing as you're doing. I want you to check the corners. You know, we always think of the middle way, but sometimes because that heart energy is fluid and has movability, it's trying to show you something special that may have been put aside. So don't let anything miss your awareness, you see. All right, thank you. Good morning, Anik. Mary Ann. May I get a message, please? All right. I see you in an old boat that's like a paddle and like maybe around Mississippi or in New Orleans. Maybe there was a time you were traveling in a younger era than the you are now. And I can see you laughing and sharing. And I feel during that time that you were very much on guard, which is another type of fear. And I think what we're supposed to do here with this vision today is to know that that part of you with that fear is still alive in your heart. So let's see if we can call that out and let this spiritual part of you who has developed embrace her and accept her. Now, what that's going to do in acceptance is change. Here it says return to the heart. It's going to change the response of how that's affecting you. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts. I focus my heart on and find space to be where my light and greatness are. I find peace and inner silence. Because whatever all the noise and loudness was around you at that time, you weren't able to just be at peace and relax. Now, today, you're aware of your heart and you've worked diligently on being at peace and discovering that Jesus is alive within you. But I want you to combine those things so that the fear from the past dissolves. It's almost like we can put you in a pond and give you a huge Alka-Seltzer as a remedy to put it in the water where you would go in to swim. And it removes all the fear of movement and laughter and the different happiness that could be possible for you to live today, right now. And realize what happens then is it's going to go back and knock on the door of all the different locations that you've been at and change them into happiness. So what it does is allow a huge shift in your consciousness. And that's what true healing does, is um, finds a piece that needs love and light. And then as you bring it to it, you have no idea through the DNA how many parts of you are really touched. And there's a point when you get to pull a violet ribbon from the wall of that patterning. And that's possible today if you allow yourself to be seen deep enough by yourself to keep letting it go. Just be free. Love and acceptance are the two words. Many times you've been a younger woman or even a younger man, and the journey might have been hard or challenging or reckless. I'll use that word. But today, take this love that you have and go back down through it and take it all into the little swimming pool with the angels and the dolphins and let it all go. And that should be a huge release for you. Many blessings, or whoever else might want to join. All right? Very good, Marianne. You can ask me if you have any questions. So Paul has returned, and he enjoyed the chakra work yesterday. So tell me, Paul, which of your chakras did you find that really needed you to look at it to make a change and have it open up? Because I'm going to say to you, and this is occurring not because your life is difficult, but there is a difficultness within your consciousness in one of the chakras. And we're just asking to see if you came across it and found it yourself. So which one do you think that is? That's why the spiritual path is a study. It's not to just keep opening and not pay attention. It's to study, how did that get that way? And then have a vision come to you of maybe how you lived once or what occurred, so you can love and transform and keep setting the energy difference so it's not difficult. So do you have a response for me, Paul? Well, I will just tell you, I think it's your second chakra. Oh, let me see, maybe you wrote below it. I hear you, but the one that's showing itself to me is your second chakra, and you're going to enjoy the words because it's about your fear of not being accepted on an emotional, interactive level with people. Very similar, isn't it? Because here, your throat has been difficult to open. You believe it's because you have a fear of people's reaction to the expression of your new understanding. But the expression that you're interpreting isn't exactly the level of where rejection would be. Let me see. Expression need not only be through the voice, and that's why I'm going to take you to the second chakra. The expression is in the bountifulness of your entire emotional system. You would be surprised if you work with this, how much is hidden or allowed out that you're not even aware of. So to begin to balance that second chakra lets you sit in a state of peace. Now, in that back second chakra is also not to be ignored. This is how you think about yourself. Bingo! How you think about yourself, how you love yourself, how you are with money. A lot of different things that are here are all about this question that you truly are having self-acceptance. And I am going to look for that card to see what it says for you, because I believe your fear and thinking other people are affected by it is because you're still afraid and haven't completely accepted it yourself, because these things have not been integrated into your chakra system and aren't living as you. Does that make sense? I've raised the innate connection to the higher and lower chakras. You know, we're all different. I'm just saying, for 40 years, how I've done my work, I would really work and try to go to different levels of depth in that second chakra and see if you can find and set yourself free from a lot. You know, you have to ask yourself, why is being accepted by other people important? That's a good question for everyone, isn't it? Excuse me. You see, the journey is about becoming the best that we can be. And then we must accept that that's what we become. And I found acceptance. I want to find self-acceptance. So I think this is perfect for perhaps everyone here. If you haven't done the chakra work, you're not going to know exactly what's going on. So it's not coming out, so it must not be time. So let me read the acceptance. But look how that second chakra has to be open. Do you see it? I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. Message. Can everybody get it? Second chakra is tied to a lot of things. And here's a good one for you. It's goodness. Look at the crown. And it's almost like it has wings down in the earth. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. So if you can achieve that, there's no doors that will close. They'll want to welcome you in to feel the love and the expression of truth that you hold. There's some very many core situations here that patterns that are in these chakras have to be touched and revealed to allow them to be. Yes, I understand. He's saying completely, Mother. This week has been a struggle as I have been grappling with these energy centers. It seems the more I try to release, the harder I fight. You got to put the fight down. It's like having a book and understanding it. It is a reality about spirituality. This is the biggest journey. People, a lot, don't get it. They want to be out and in the aura and doing all these things. No, you have to learn and embrace and love your chakras. They're connected. If you think of the DNA, they're connected. You start healing here, and you'll see the lights in many areas start to be free. Trust me, that's what I do. I've been shown it and experienced it for over 40 years. You have to clear the chakras. Everybody hear me? All right, so let's see. Someone else showed up there. Okay, Marianne saying she was grateful. She'll, she's going to take the class tonight again. I'm telling you, people, it was powerful. And the infusion from the Pleiadians, that's what they're good at, is just to let a word and let it be in your consciousness and let it touch and transform and become. Everybody in our humanity are all different. Doesn't always come to be so easy. But when you do the infusions from their intent, that's what they have a great power. I won't call it a brain, but they have a consciousness that is way beyond ours. And it's been a wonderful journey for me to work with them. And to just by saying a word, it changes people. Okay. So great, Marianne. And Paul, I think you'll find the struggle will start to calm down if you go and start working with the chakras, bringing them light and looking at them and loving them, not having an argument with them. Okay, I thought I saw someone else was on here. And I'm sorry if you left. All right, now after all that discussion, is there anyone else that has a question about all that? Here was our last card today, freedom through faith. We could talk about faith. Probably everyone who's here has a different understanding about faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. Now let's think about it. Who here in this group can imagine a doubt that you have and just trust by giving it to God? I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. So that trust, that freedom is through years of working. I have something that came to me that helped Douglas and I learn, because we would travel. First thing we did once we come together was we would go out west a lot and do meditation retreats and help people doing the meditative work and releasing. And we had done one down below Colorado Springs. And it was so powerful. And when we were done, we had a Jeep we traveled in. You're not going to believe this, but honest to God's truth, for 20 telephone poles, a golden eagle was up in it. Now, I saying that and my hair's going blah, 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 down my spine. That just doesn't happen. It was the golden eagle is Doug's totem. 20 every This is how we developed our faith. It started being that every town we went to, we would see usually 3 bucks with a full head of horns. One time it stood right in the middle of the street that we were welcomed and to come on in. One day in my house, our condo where we lived in Medford, Pennsylvania, I was getting ready to do an initiation, and God said, go look out the back window. And well, I never probably really ever looked. I didn't know. And here there was a huge alley of grass. Here came 3 deer loping. And I'm like, where'd that come from? I don't know. But again, it was God's message trying to say to me, go ahead. It's good. It's going to be great. So faith, like I said, talk about faith so much. But did I give you a message, Marianne? Did I skip you? Or is that up where that was? Oh, this thing moved. Oh, yes, here you are. Yes, the angels and the dolphins. So anyway, being spiritual, being on your path, working with your chakras is how the relationship deepens. And you're not going to be able to figure it out because it isn't about our humanness figuring it out. It's about becoming spiritual and having faith. That's correct. I'm so glad you were able to hear me, Paul. So thrilled that you could hear me. Anybody else? And here we get the sun, the little yellow duck. We saw the deer, and you don't ever see deer here in Florida. And it had all the little white spots. It was like a fawn. So what do you see that's unusual? So here's someone new. I have plenty of time. I'm not usually done yet. Let me blow my nose. I'm so glad if you're watching, decided to come on. Oh, there's someone else too. It is Babaji, Master Babaji. He was, he sat and taught meditation for many years, and for 200 of those years somewhere, he was my father. He came to me when I was in Thailand and hasn't left. So, very big part of my life. All right, so Arrow Heart, I hope I'm saying it right. All right, so let's give you a message. I see you walking in a group of people. The word family came, and then it isn't what people today would call a family. That's not that you are all related, but there is a grouping. And the concern in this image that I see is, I'm going to say the word honoring. The understanding of union. Instead of family, let's see if we can, what this changes if we use the word union and support. Union and support. And it changes the dynamic around this grouping that's with you. The colors are becoming more of an illumined color, and there's a lot of pink, which says to me it's going to bring more love. Because what maybe you all don't know is in family, there's a lot of disagreement. And so it's, while you wouldn't think so, it's a lesser level of development. So when we move it to union, we change that and lift everyone up. It's things are achieved through the grouping, not through someone who would be in charge of a family, you see. And everybody's willing to hear. Very good. That's my message. Is it's really a small shift, but see how life changes for you if you feel that you're living in a unity and harmony, that type of thing. Okay? Very good. Now, synchronicity 676. Yes. Have you had an experience with Babaji? Synchronicity? You're welcome, Arrowheart. I see this is your first time here. Very welcome. But I'm just curious, is Babaji in your life? You know, he speaks through the wind. And his sister has. Okay. And are you a musician? I see the little notes behind your message. Or would you like for me to make a sound? Oh, I see. I'm just going to tell one story about Babaji. You know, we traveled and people would sign up with us to come get the mantra we were giving from him. We have a series of 7 mantras of his. And usually it would be a woman. And one day a couple came. And we would send out a flyer with this picture on it. And this lady goes, talk to him. He's the one that hasn't been able to shut up for months because he was coming today. And he goes, I don't know what it is. I saw his picture and I knew he was an old friend. Now see, what happens to me is I can feel it through my body. It's just going, blah, blah, blah. And I love him. And whatever, he's been my teacher. So as we talked, we realized he must have been somewhere, one of those people who for all those years meditated with him. And believe it or not, Babaji came in the room for him that day. The wife couldn't see it, couldn't know, but the gentleman saw Babaji. So when you really start to get to understand and know yourself, things come forward. All right, let's see. So you don't know who in the house is the one with the connection, you see. You are a budding singer. Very good. I saw those little notes. Well, let's see what's in store for you here. Synchronicity 676. What does that mean? That's 12. 9. All right. So let me surrender. And this is for synchronicity. And how we always work here is anything that comes is purposeful for anyone who's here. All right. And Babaji's going to come right in here. I'm sorry the mower is so loud out there. Just try to be in your body. All right, there's a place where Babaji lives, and it's called Badrinth. It's more like up atop of a hill. So he's going to take your hand and one of my hands, and we're going to fly up to Badrinth and sit with him. There could be others there. But what he's wanting to bring you is the peace and the quiet. And if you sing with your voice there, it will be different. It will be beautiful. So I want you to breathe for me and let yourself settle down into your root. And what you're going to become is an instrument of sound. While before we went here, yes, you could sing notes, but you're going to find a deeper awareness and experience of it. So as I make a sound, follow me with your voice, if you would, where you are. I'm going to do the heart. So we're going to open your heart more. And now we're going to go to your throat, your root, and have you connected more into the earth. All right, my nose. And my message to you is work with your chakras as we've been working with them here. But also, if you're into music, give the sound and ask for a team of angels that work with sound to come and help you. You don't have to figure it out alone. Sound is going to be the next healing avenue. So if you have a budding voice, you might want to be a participant in that and be right on the first pieces of that which people are coming through with. Yes. Any questions, synchronicity? Yes, Lauren, I didn't forget about you. I'm coming. I was just doing the ones that had come before you. All right. She gives me prayer hands. All right, Amelie, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to do Lauren next. She's way up there above you. All right. There she is. So, Lauren, I believe I saw you yesterday working with your chakras. My question to you before I give you a message is, what did you notice that was different by having all your chakras open. So you can just answer my question here, and I'll see it before I give you your message. So I see synchronicity saying she's a bit introvert. That's just something from has happened from years ago, and when you really start to work with your chakras and begin to feel comfortable yourself with yourself, you won't be concerned about other people. Good, Lauren. This is what I want to impression upon you. You need those chakras working. There's there's a part of you, I can feel it, that wants the gifts and wants to make shifts and changes. This is the basic place where you need to first, and what they're going to do is teach you. You're going to learn about you. You're going to learn about energy. You're going to learn how it works. All right. So I want to go to your root, because it's the number one most important one in the beginning. And I'm going to make sound, and you can tell me afterwards. Everybody who wants to, should affect everyone. And getting you rooted into that rooted sound. It's a deep G. Making my nose itch. All right. So Lauren, I don't care if you got to go take a ride to somewhere in the park, but you need to get the voice. A number of you younger people here need to get the voice. You could hear yes, it is like the monks. When I was in Thailand, we went, and not only were all the little children singing because they were there learning, but then there'd be the row of monks that you've seen, and how powerful for today in getting everybody rooted. But it's actually going to create a development in consciousness, revealing truth and magic. So, all right, very good. So now I have to come back to Emily, maybe? I did synchronicity. Which one of you was first? All right, I think I have to do Emily. Maybe there is a message here for you today. My first image of you is as a child. I'm going to say maybe 9 years old. And the word I get is lost. Now, if for any reason that doesn't ring to you, it may be at 9 in another past life. Because I feel maybe emotionally there was not knowing where to go, not knowing who to trust. And you know, at the age of 7 is when our chakras move out of our parents, your mothers. And I don't know if anyone who you were around at that time knew the importance of a nurturing at that time. So I'm going to tell you what I see. I hope it doesn't, because I do not know you, and yet I do know you. But there is an angel, and she's a very motherly angel, sweetness, loving, caring. And she wants to take your hand and know that she's there for you. And she will be with you 30 times 3, which means 3 months, to help you have a greater strength in these parts of you that you just simply weren't taught. So, my hope is you can hear me, and uh, she's going to look like whatever you need her to look like. She can wear human clothes, or she can be an angel. It doesn't matter. But if you, when you go to bed at night, lay and ask her to come, I think is going to be the best way for you to hear her voice, to let her show you images, and to be with you. And Anik had the chills too. Very cool. All right. So, she hears me. Well, make sure all of you come back. I mean, I can go till noon. So, I'm like 3 minutes away. But if you're here, I'm not going to not help you. Now, here's one I don't know if I did. Vivid, Vivired. Are you still here? I'm so sorry. Well, all right. Vivid. I see you as a busy person. And the beings that are around you, the angels, are asking me to help you calm, to be quiet. Because you keep yourself so busy that you can't always see the messages that they're trying to impress upon you. Know that when you're holding Jesus in your heart, there's never anything you can miss. So you don't have to hurry and push and rush to get things in. Instead, I would like for you to sit quietly, maybe even just 20 minutes a day, and have it be to sit and let them show you. Just let your third eye open, just get it to spin, and say, I'm open to receive the light. I'm going to create a golden pyramid for all of you new people so that you can know that you will not be attacked by anything negative, that you will be just held in this golden pyramid. Because they have a lot to say to you. Vivid? I don't want to say it wrong. So then you come back and let me know what they said, and we'll talk about it. All right? Yeah, they wanted me to tell you to sit and to be able to listen. All right? Many blessings. There's still another one here. Let's see. Oh, Heather. No, I should be able to make it. I'm going to see you tonight, correct? You're welcome, Vivrid. And there's another one. Poetry here. Is that the right word, poetry? Yes, I'm trying to, you must be from a different country, correct? So let me give Heather hers and then I'll give you yours, all right? And now at 12 o'clock, I will officially close the line, but I'm not leaving. I'm going to do the ones that are here. All right. All right, Heather. There's no doubt that you realize you are an angel. And if for any reason you don't, then when you are laying in bed at night, I want to ask them to come to you, one at a time, for there are more than one who comes. Her voice, this first one who's going to come, is so very sweet and high that she will sing to you. In her voice, she will be singing away troubles. For while that is the angel you are, there are still things, and the word is troubles, that bother you. So when you lay to sleep at night, you and the angel that comes with you, if you allow yourself to hear her sing, things will change. But also do the work we're talking about today and get that chakras clear. Okay? Oh, you already answered me. Very good. She says, thank you. Now, Growy Alexander, I'm going to say you're maybe somewhere else. What does that say? Poetry here. See if you can write me again. I thought, I guess I haven't given you a message yet. Ah, you're from India. Ah, Nakia Shaba. Yes. All right. So here's what I want to know. And I'm not trying to be nosy. I'm just telling you what's coming. Are you connected to a temple? Corral. I don't know how to say your name. Are you connected to a temple that is of light and that sings? That's what they're wanting to know. Are you still here? Adaba? Oh, yes. All right. So that's what they're showing to me is that the sound that you sing in the temple is transforming your consciousness more than you're aware of it. And I can hear it, and it's so beautiful. So I want you to let go of your concerns and trust the process that you are being guided where you need to be. And there's something green. I'm not aware of the food you have that if you eat more of will be very good for you. I don't know what it is. A Shiva temple. Yes. So you don't go to a Shiva temple. Is that what's the no about? I have a big statue of Shiva, and I've had so many people want it. I cannot leave it go. In the I sing the ceremony to initiate people. Yes. Okay, good. And the last part of the initiation is Shiva. Well, he embodies me so strongly, and my whole voice totally shifts. It's a magical thing. So I want you to work with your chakras, especially your root, because when you can get to where you hold that Shiva energy, you're going to be able to have your voice heard. Very powerful. I'm so thrilled all of you came here to my channel. And I just want to inspire you to understand that the gift lies within every soul. It depends on what you do with who you are to allow it to develop. So I'm going to sing for a moment. These are for all of you who are new today. All right? First, I have to blow my nose. Sorry. Now, you may not understand it. It's spirit. All right? You're very welcome. Thank you so much. You've all just made my day. So, what can I say? See you tomorrow. Never know what we're doing tomorrow. We'll see who comes and what makes it up. How's that? All right. Much love to everybody. Bye-bye.